liking this trade anymore. That big stop. We have turned everything around. I'm stick to it, but I'm not 100% happy with it. If I get stopped out, I am done for the day. Like to see this market go under 06.
It's covered at 3.38 times my rate, that 2.45.
Yeah. Not anymore. Trying to fix the YouTube, but I'm not gonna look at it anymore. It's annoying me. It could be an entry at 12 or at 06. So we went up 39 ticks. That could be momentum, or it could just be reacting to that large stop or entry that we had at the low. It was 453 in total. But 89 is not a target, but be the end. Here we go. Large sell order. This could be it. We need to hot knife. Yeah, I'm not gonna add. I'm not gonna add, but we just saw another large sell order. Another 100. Another very balanced day. ETH. If you look at ETH, it has several sections. Has nice extensions. But all those are because of RTH. So I am not going to count those. But we need to start discovering new prices. We need to discover new prices. So we need to extend this low. Otherwise, it's going to go back up to supply and demand, which is all the way up at 60. Got to start moving now, otherwise we are running out of time. Crude oil is very time sensitive, and the reason is because it's being traded worldwide by banks, institutions. So those offices close, right? When they start to get close to closing time, are these traders, are these institutions going to leave their trade open? Is their risk department going to allow that, or are they looking for a swing trade? We don't know. So this is why this is why I say every day we're running out of time, because if these moves are going to happen, they are time sensitive. Yes, a lot of robots. Banks do trade the NQ and the ES, obviously. But we're talking about countries, national banks. It's a commodity. It's not a purse of companies. Talking about major economics here. A little bit too long. It's finding support at 72 again. So we made a new low and immediately buy pressure followed by a big buy bar, but this here could be a good sign. All of that sell pressure. Again, we're seeing a down flag, but yesterday we saw a down flag, but towards the end of the day, we started seeing an up range.
We are holding rates where they are awaiting further evidence.
We're at 50 iceberg at 10 as a sell. Doing starting to sell out a little bit more. Just had a big buy order go through 250 lots. I hope it's an exit, not a buy. I am not in love with this trade anymore. Hope all of this is just a bull trap. I am not happy that we are above 72. And we had a 40 tick move up, 39. Come on.
President Trump had a call with Putin Wednesday morning.
Here we go.
CNN reported that.
Here we go. Need to clear 72. There's going to be a lot of stops. All right, POC just moved back down again to 06. Another big sell order. A total of almost 250. Hope it's not an exit. I want to see another 20 ticks down. New low. You guys on YouTube, I'm sorry that's lagging. I've been working on it all morning. Been having issues with YouTube. Join me on Discord. I know it's freezing, but I can't fix it. I've tried everything.
U.S. House Speaker Johnson says he believes Republicans will have the vote to pass the newly unveiled budget resolution.
Come on, let's go.
For Michelin numbers,
Let's go.
7.2 billion euros of the down less and for FY net income 1.89 billion, below the company of 2.15 billion. By segment operating income 3.3 billion, slightly above 2.25. Operating income 2.63 below the 2.3 billion. By 2.2 billion up 1.4.
You cannot short. There could be an entry either at 12 or 06. Could be an entry. You join this trade. A lot of institutional traders. Ever since 8:30, no, they started selling at 7:44. They added more at 8:10 and at 8:29. That's all Pacific time. They're very active this morning. It's probably because of CPI.
There's not clear that big reduction for federal.
A couple of moves is normal, but not as much as we are seeing. Another 50 iceberg just hit. What is that? 7203. It printed as a buy. Come on, let's get under 72. Let's go. Start selling. Here we go. Move now. Another iceberg. Another 50 lot. No, 25. These buyers to get exhausted. Give up. Give up on trying to hold 72. They're buying. TD. Buy pressure here on the candle. Challenging day. Lots of indecision. No one's really committing. They were, it would be one hit after the other. If you don't trade CL, you will see it one day. It just keeps hitting. New lows, new highs, new highs, new highs. Non-stop. Trending. This is a lot of indecision. I personally think that we are overbought. We should be in the 60s. America is a country of cheap oil. It'd be between 50 and 60 somewhere. Maybe as high as 65, but buy order. Not in love with this trick. I want to see a break that channel. I want to stay under this lower high. Now I want to see a break this higher low here. So I want to see the market go under 72. I don't want to see a 30. I don't want to see a break 30. Oh, wow. You can just start buying. Yep. 90 lots went through, two big orders, one at 47 and one at 851. The previous orders didn't, they were sell and they didn't move the market down. So maybe this will move it down. Yeah, this is Trump related. That is weird. Right as Trump news comes out, my OBS studio disconnects. How weird. That is odd. Well, here we go. What is it? U.S. President Trump posted on okay, so it's on Truth. I just had a lengthy and highly productive phone call with Putin. We discussed Ukraine, the Middle East, energy, artificial intelligence, the power of the dollar, and various other subjects.
We have also agreed to have our respective teams start negotiations immediately. We will also begin by calling President Zelensky of Ukraine informant of the conversation. He has asked Secretary of State Rubio, Director of the CIA Ratcliffe, National Security Advisor Walt, and Ambassador and Special Envoy Wickoff to lead the negotiations, which Trump feels strongly will be successful.
So that is almost like geo news. So war is good for oil. It raised the price of oil. Him having a good talk with Russia about Ukraine, it could be an end of the war. So this could bring, it should bring the price of oil down. So let's see if we can go right through 65. That was odd how the news came out and my OBS disconnected. Never seen that before. That is really odd. Are you guys on YouTube? If you having issues with freezing, please join me on Discord. Been having issues with YouTube this morning. All right, that was a big move. 1,000 contracts went through. Here we are again above 72. I'm tempted to exit this trade. I am tempted to exit this trade. If I don't see a sell again, may start to go up all the way So it may want to do a return to the scene of the crime. That would be that high right there of 19. If it doesn't stop at around 11, or if it doesn't stop here, then it may go all the way up to 72.60. We never know how the market is going to react to this news. But we did make a new low,
Update
a very weak new low. It was only 2 ticks.
Reduction of workforce in internal town hall.
Or what was it? Yeah, 2 ticks. We were 89 before. Man, I am tempted to exit this.
Further news-wise now, from Russian news correspondent citing Kremlin, Putin and Trump hold phone call.
Come on, sellers, let's go. Still selling, but now it's starting to get absorbed. Need to find support here at 72. Man, decision point.
Agency, they were just knowing that Russia's Putin invited Trump to Moscow.
Yeah, and here comes the buying. Point if you're short.
So Luxottica, we do see their earnings for FY revenue. They report 26.51 billion, above the estimate of 26.38.
If you're short, be careful.
Profit 4.41 billion euros.
If you're short, be careful.
The CEO notes that we remain on track with our long-term target.
$50 iceberg hits at 03. It's printed as a buy. I want to see this market above 72. Even though the move up could just be a return to the scene of the crime, it can pick up momentum. Right, it's had another huge trade go through 224 lots, printed as a sell. If we don't see a new low, it could all get absorbed. Market needs to make a new low. Well, this much contract needs to be, there we go. All right. So I have a target of 71.64. It could all stop there. The way that it has been moving, erratic. Very challenging day. At least I'm finding it challenging. Even though I'm sticking to my trade. So it could all stop anywhere inside of this hot box right here. Oops. All of this here is all support. All right, now we're moving. Finally, man. It's crazy. I knew this short was good. I took it last night, but I would have been a lot calmer. I was already on the trade, you know. We have a new low right above my target. Let's see how it reacts to 64 and 65. This was going to be my initial scale out for my short. But because I had to re-enter it, I'm not going to go and scale out, but it could all end here. I'm going to move stop to entry. Next target is going to be 28. We'll probably pull back. 28 will be hard to go through in one swoop. This is how it could be moving on a trending day. They keep hitting it, keep hitting it. Yeah, my whole, I think, rhythmic went in and out with that news, Trump news. That is very odd. Soft target of mine. So it went right through 65. That is a good sign. But it may have just gone through enough, but still a pullback. We just moved around 58 ticks. So either it's going to go down another 40 or it's going to pull back 30. So it could be a good idea to scale out. If I get stopped out, I am done for the day. If you went in where I went in, if you don't want to scale out, it could be a good idea to move stop all the way down to 10. At least you're guaranteed 10 ticks. I'm in it for the ride. I'm going to hang on to my trade. Like things have 62 does not freezing as much anymore. But that was a beautiful move. Look at that. That is gorgeous. That's how we want to see. Okay, so the market reacted the way it should when there's no war. Well, here's the pullback. I don't mind seeing 20, but I don't want to see more than 30. It would be nice to see a stop at 11 or 12 and then resume again. We're already up 20, aren't we? Yeah, so I would like to see it stop now. Downside could be over. I had target 65, went a little bit deeper. New to this channel, thank you for watching. I'm trying to reach $50,000 in profits on my 50K Apex accounts. Almost there. Like and subscribe. Make sure to click the notification to know when I go live. I don't trade every day. You shouldn't either. Especially Fridays if you're a beginner. Especially with Trump. You never know what he's going to say over the weekend. So, institution try to position themselves accordingly to their risk over the weekend, especially crude. This Saturday, he has warned Hamas. Well, most likely I will not trade on Friday. Thank you. Thank you, YR. Right, we just, if it's going to keep going, it should start again. They are trying to block 50 with 50 orders. Let's see if any of those are spoofs. Come on, hit that low again. Let's go. If we can clear 46, gonna go all the way down to this hot box right here. I think this will be difficult to pass. All at once. It may bounce off of that, or it may stop. So I may be a little greedy here. Need to do at least another 10 ticks down. I don't want to see 20 up. We need to make a new low. We're going to look at this one chart of mine here. Hey, looking good so far. Now we are in the Trump era. Anything he says, any tweet is a market mover. Could be a market mover. Yeah, two things I would not trade without: Bookmap and a squat box. If you weren't listening to my stream now, chances are it would have taken you 10 or 15 minutes to we figured out that this move here was based on news. And when you know, you're able to either go along with it or get out of your trade. So I know that it's Trump saying that he'll probably reach an agreement about Ukraine, so that is bad for oil. If they had said it was a disagreement, then I would have most likely thought about exiting. Not that it's going to respect those rules, but chances are that it would. Make another 10, 15 tick low. Nice to go all the way down to 40. Go back a little bit and then go right through 30 and get me out. Iceberg looks like it's a 50 lot. It's going to print as a sell. Oh, it's going to be 100. No, it's 80 lots. And that was institutional. Oh. Look at something here. So this Trump news was the most volume we've had all day. Most volume was about 2,000 contracts exchanging hands. Mostly it printed as sales, but we don't know if it's getting out of trades. Or stops. Look like market makers are buying a little bit now. Another low. All right, I'm gonna move 10 ticks down. At least I'll make not much, 450. But I don't want to see a return to the scene of the crime. I wanted to extend it more and do that later. What may happen is that it may go all the way down to 71 and then pull back to this area. Come on, here we go. Let's go. Another large sell order. 156 just printed, but I think some of that is a stop. On 20. Captain Price. Come on, let's go. Get out of this chop. Buying pressure. Want to kill that lower high. Want to see the market under 55. Come on, show me a 52. Let's go. Right, I'm gonna extending this 71. If I see it, then it's not gonna hit. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna go and extend this. There. Actually to 02. 03. Here we go. Make a new low. Make a new low and hot knife right through the 20s. Come on, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go to target. I'm gonna celebrate tonight. Here we go, iceberg. Iceberg. Come on. You want to kill that higher low. Right, that was a, what is that, 60 or 50? A 50 lot iceberg hit at 58. Printed as a buy. That higher low held. Now I don't want to see that lower high get hit. Especially the one at 75. Hope I am not being greedy by not exiting here. This was the first target of my trade yesterday.
So if you're not aware of any limits,
I had a soft one at what was it? 72.42. Then I had 65, and then final 71. Here we go. If we don't start extending now, we may see a pullback all the way to 90. Start making new lows before the bottom of the hour. If we don't, it will pull back. Come on, let's go. If it does start making a new low, I have a feeling that it will go to that 28 and then bounce back up to the 60 and then hopefully go into this. But it could all end here. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Hit it. Hot knife right through. Running out of time. Good morning. Man, I had all kinds of issues. YouTube. I did a upgrade on OBS Studio. I had to reboot the computer, so I had to exit my trade last night. But I'm glad you made some money. Glad you took it. I would have put up $4,000. Stayed on my trade. This is no bueno. If it doesn't extend it and making new lows at the bottom of the hour, we're gonna pull back all the way to 90. See how he reacts here. Come on. Make that low. Let's go. Make that low. Here we go. Needs to keep going. I wasn't in the mood to exit the trade, log back in, find a new entry. But I decided to just exit. Never upgraded. I knew this was a move. I knew since yesterday was the trade. It did a pullback. Guys, I'll be right back. I think he needs to go pee. I'll be right back. Not good. This is giving fuel to a pullback. Now making a new low. We're running out of time. 2 hours left. You're short. Be careful. Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. If it goes any higher than 75, we may see it return to the scene of the crime. I'm going to call this the Trump candle. A good idea to scale out. Scale, I would exit at 90 or at 72. You're long. Anywhere in here. Anywhere in here is a target. Top of the Trump candle. So I warned everybody, 64 will probably be an obstacle. Bled in a little more. Our low is 52. Sometimes with momentum, it does that, but then it starts to find support. Stay under that candle. Anything above that, the short is at risk. Come on, see some selling. Seeing this much sell volume in a while. See, yeah, it's been at least 10 days. I'm not talking about negative days. I'm talking about actual sell volume. Here comes the pullback. Needs to respect 75. Algos are going off. Trying to block it. Oh man, suck already. 25 ticks I'm giving back here. Stop me out, I am done. Well, a lot of people got caught on the Trump candle, so they could be scaling in to average out their entry, could then exit. Right? Every time you add, your entry moves up with, or when you exit, when you scale out, it averages your entry and it moves accordingly, right? So a lot of people got caught on this move that were long, and they're trying to average their entry so they may exit. Not a channel trader, I said it before, but it just helps me keep an eye on my lower highs. So now this is a lower high. This is the new lowest high at 80. I needed to stay under that, and I needed to kill the higher lows. So I want 66 to get killed, hot knife right through, and 54. These are the lower highs. Goes one, but I need the candle to finish, to close underneath. I'm going to consider that dead. Now we need to make a new low. Now this move may be a bull trap. The retail would fall for that. I have a target. I know where the market can go. Obviously, I don't know it's going to go. My crystal ball is out of batteries as usual. It's made in China. China! China! I'm going to start another channel here. You need to stay under. Oh, the channel is a ceiling. Hits the channel, goes back down. So it's resistance. A whole bunch of small trades are going through, nothing big. Mostly market makers. There could be an add-on here. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Came to play. Let's go. Let's go. High risk trade. I'm gonna go and move my stop up. What happened there? I'm not gonna give all of this money back, so I'm gonna go put my stop there. We could all stop here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Hope I'm not being greedy. This could bite me in the ass here. It'd be painful. I may want to scale some out at 30. Let's see how it moves. Come on, sellers, let's go. We have time. It's some, that's right. Hoorah. The Eagles, I came to play. Let's go. If I get stopped out of these two lots, I may end my day. I want to make sure that I don't lose what I regained back from my losses yesterday. If I exit everything where my stop is, that's $900. So if it starts to get close to that stop, I may rejoin the other three and just exit everything. Come on, let's go. Trying to block 50, 64 orders waiting. Yeah. We could pass 49. We will see 36 for sure. Just saw a sell order, but it got absorbed by a stop. Come on, baby, let's go. So I don't want this to be a wave 2 down. I don't want this, which it can happen. What I want is on a smaller time frame. This. If we can make a new low, or at least tag the low, then this is not a wave C or a wave 3 up. I'm always looking at a minimum of 3. Oh, and there it is. Good news. Wow.
Wait, says Iran hates Americans.
Iran hates Americans. Wow. 2,000 lots. Whoa. Holy camole.
Seeing a recent upside in the crude space, likely due on this headline of Trump's hostage envoy saying Iran has Americans.
Iran has American hostages? All right. This may change everything. We may go positive here. Wow. This is war.
8.5 minutes. We are going to start looking out for those 10-year auction results. US is to sell 42 billion 10-year notes. Also worth noting, US White House press secretary is to give a briefing. We'll be looking out for remarks related to the earlier phone call President Trump had with Russia's President Putin, as well as the upcoming announcement of those US reciprocal.
I should have never added. Got greedy. Should have never added. Let my stop where I was at. I would have. No, I still would have been stopped up.
No, currently speaking, I'm not going to go over the 10-year auction history. It is up on the headline feed for your attention.
So do you guys see how it went straight back to the scene of the crime? It went 2 ticks above. So anytime that there is news, be careful because it may want to pull back to where it all started. We don't know when, but chances are that it will happen. And as you see here, it happened. Ah, man. I was up almost $3,000, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't end well. Exactly. But for crude, it is fantastic. Yeah, now there's no way I can rejoin a low. Not with this news. Be careful if you're still short. You're back about $100 with commission. Scaled out at 64. That definitely will go in my journal. So now, is it gonna come back to the scene of the crime here and launch? We may see that. You see anything geo, anything war, that is what moves crude. If you're new to crude, you gotta have a squat box, or you have to come and watch my stream if you can't afford one. It's usually about $299 for a squat box. And now it gives me content on how I react. I would be worried to stay short. If you don't know what this is, it's going to take at least 5 minutes to 10 minutes, unless you're following someone in Instagram or on X that posts right away. The major news channels wouldn't be right away. I'm going to watch a little bit, but I don't think I can take another trade. I'm happy I split those stops. Otherwise, I would have been negative. Glad I split those stops. That feeling that today was going to be a challenging day, not only because of crude and CPI. I just had a gut feeling. The only thing that is good to the downside is that it failed at 72. That is the only positive thing I see on a downside, is that it returned to the scene of the crime and it failed. So there was enough stops up there. This is all computer generated trades. No one could enter it and exit that fast. It is humanly impossible. That's all trading bots. And it reacts to price action, volume, footprint. I am not good at watching numbers, otherwise I would trade off of footprint and a dome. That's what the professionals do. But I have a little bit of a dyslexia looking at numbers, so I know my weakness, and I prefer to go and trade off a pattern. Yeah, the downside could be done. That was not institutional trading. They are still in their trade. That was mostly market makers, or unless they are hiding their trading with small orders, a whole bunch of small orders. That was not as much as I thought. It was only about 1,300 contracts. I think I'm gonna end my day. Never traded. I was on tilt. It may come down to 60 and bounce. Well, let me start green. Green is green. Green is green. I shouldn't be upset. Made almost all my money back from yesterday on one account. I'm only 13,000 away from my goal. So I shouldn't be upset, but I made many mistakes. Never added. I should have scaled out at my target at 64. I didn't do that. So there will be a lot of journaling. You got to journal. So you go and set it in your subconscious mind. If you don't do that, you will forget. You will forget. This is why I sign a contract every morning, so I remind myself of my goals. Because this is a lot of information, it is emotional. I think I'm going to call it. I think I am done. I need to go and work on this upgrade and integration with YouTube. It's just freezing too much. You figure out why it's happening. All right, guys, that's it. I can't take another trade. That will be gambling. I already gambled on adding. All right, but we can't forget, this is the Trump era. Stuff like this is going to happen all the time now on. All the time. He loves giving that shock and awe. That's how he rolls. So have your ducks in a row. Have your don't trade without a stop. Because that could have blown someone's account on both sides, on the way down or way up. If you don't have an account, that's how I blew many live accounts. Yep. Tsunami was one. The earthquake, I blew an account. I wasn't trading with stops. Big thumb, I wasn't trading with stops either. Blew a huge account. Yeah. Took me a while to learn. Getting hit so many times. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Appreciate the support. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. All right. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you what's happening tomorrow? We have gas inventory. There's unemployment and DPI before the market opens. That's usually not a crude mover. But most likely I'm not gonna, probably I won't, here we go. Took me out to just make a new low. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I can't watch this. I'm gonna go and tilt. All right, thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. See you live in the Thunderdome.